island. I don't even.
What's good, YouTube? RNR Motorsports back with you guys with another one. Today we're doing the second part of ambient lighting on this car. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So what we're starting with is the spot that we missed over here. So in the last video you guys saw we had ambient across the center trim right here. So now we're doing it on the other side of the steering wheel. So the first thing we went ahead and did was took out the AC vent with the trim tool, and then we took out the dash. So right now, basically what Josh just did was he cut the wire for the RGB right there, as you guys can see. It's 3 wires. And what he's doing right now is just stripping the wires that we're going to use to lengthen the kit. So that way we can have it in this trim right there. So that's what we're doing right now. Alright, so apparently this man's a fucking genius because he extended out the ambient kit. So now we can use the same one that came with this on the left side without using a different kit. It's funky. Yeah, I just saw it flash a little bit. We might have to secure it a little bit better, but at least it's working.
Bro, how is it not long enough, bro?
Still, right?
What the
That's
fuck?
what I said, I look a little short. Alright, back to the drawing board, guys. So instead of bringing the trim all the way through the back, oh, my light died. We ran it through the little leather thingy where the steering wheel is, and you could kind of see the wire connectors right now, but that'll get changed out. It's a learning process for us, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and then when I get a different kit, because I have more kits on the way, we'll redo that side.
I mean, while you're driving, I can see that shit.
So this shit looks good. If you guys couldn't see the wire connectors right there, you'd honestly think this shit's perfect. But when I have more kits, we'll fix that. But this is what it looks like for now. Shit looks crazy. And we're gonna move on to the back seats now. But this is what the front looks like. So now we're moving on to the back seats. But for those of you guys who are doing this at home, don't make the same mistake we did and try and wire it all the way around. Just come through this little leather thing right here, and you guys will be good to go. You don't have to wire anything up. But since we fucked that up already, I'll just take the cable out of another kit, and we'll get it right. Don't worry about it. But yeah, now what Josh is doing is pretty much taking out the side panel for the back seat. So when you guys take out the rear trim, when you take out the rear panel, you're gonna remove the trim, and then I think there's gonna be 2 T20s, one on each side. So yeah, so you guys will be removing your back seat panels. That's how you do it.
So this wire here connects to the factory ambient. So it goes right here, and then wires up to here, and then that's your ambient. So we're just gonna tap into this here as the power. That's it.
So we got the first door panel pretty much wrapped up. I'm gonna explain it to you guys when we do the other side, but I'll show it to you guys when Josh is done buttoning up that door. So I'm just testing out modes right now, you guys. What this shit is done, as you guys can see, we have it where the OEM rear ambient lighting is, And then we have a light in the speaker as well. We'll turn the light off so you guys can see. It's like a blue flowing ambient. And then it matches up with the whole entire car. So, all from one app. Shit's sick.
And we're to spice into this. Fuck that. That's what we do.
So you guys can see, we're pretty much splicing into the factory ambient lighting because we don't really need that anymore. And pretty much to get the light in your speaker in the back seat, like you guys saw in the past clips, pretty much you just unbolt the speaker, place the light inside, and then you put it so the light shines through on the other side. Pretty simple. So now we're testing to see if the power works, and as you guys can see, we have power to our ambient, so we can do the back seats to match the rest of the car. So when you guys do the back seats, you honestly don't even need to drill a hole because the wire is small enough to just tuck right here, and then when you put the panel back, it holds it into place. So you don't even need to drill your door because will never see that wire. It's like tucked in perfectly. So for the back seats, you don't even need to drill. And now it's just a matter of taping up the ambient strip to the door. What Josh just unplugged was the extra light that comes with it. So pretty much we're just going to be using the ambient strip and the one light that goes into the speaker right there. But aside from that, you don't need to cut anything. Once you pull the door panel off a little bit and you splice that wire and connect it up, that's all you have to do for the back seats. So now Josh is going to take off the 3 bolts for the factory speaker. We're going to sneak in that light and then tighten back in the bolts, and that's how you guys get the speakers to light up. So you guys might have to pull back some of the sound deadening to get access to the bolts for the speakers. But once you guys do that, it should be smooth sailing. The back is honestly a lot easier than the front. So now, once you get the speaker unbolted, you're just going to sneak in the light. Get the light set right in the middle of the speaker, and then you're just going to tighten it back down.
Let it day.
So once you guys have everything wired, you're pretty much just going to tuck the box wherever you guys find fit. We're going to probably put it behind the sound deadening just to make it look clean and avoid like rattles. But you guys can put the box wherever you guys feel comfortable.
Yeah, I can like literally just put it right there.
And pretty much once you guys have the box tucked away, the light in the speaker, and you guys have the wire running through the door panel right here, you guys can seal back up your door panel and then get to taping the ambient on the door panel. But I would recommend sealing up the door panel first, just to keep the wire in place before you do any cutting. Yo, my tints are dark. I can't even get an angle from the front. Hold up. So now he's putting back the door panel, as you guys can see. When you guys put back the rear door panels, you're going to want to start with the back first and then work your way to the front. If you guys don't do the back first, then it won't go in all the way.
Since I already knew from the other thing, this was like dumb easy.
Yeah. Alright, so now that we got the door put back together, I didn't get to record, but pretty much you just put this piece back in. What we're going to do now is put double-sided tape on the ambient strip, run it under where this factory ambient shit is right here, and then we're going to cut it at like the end, like right over here, so it looks OEM, and then it'll light up all under here. As we say that, the fucking lights go out. Put that shit back on. If my battery dies, it is what it is.
OEM, baby. OEM plus.
Yes, sir. So we're doing this with tape now, but from what we have experienced, this tape isn't the strongest, so in the future we might experiment with like hot glue or just some other like stronger adhesives, so that way we're not worried about it falling off. Because as you guys can see, we did this side and it just keeps on falling off with that same adhesive. So that's the next thing we're gonna have to find, is a better way to adhere it to the doors. Probably hot glue would be the next option. So we're gonna show you what the back seat looks like now. Put the key in, press start. Are my lights off? Nope, they're on. So look, as you guys can see, it has a startup animation every side, and that's what the back seats look like. So yeah, that's the back. We have to hold it on there so it adheres better, but this is what it looks like for now. And you guys can see it in the passenger door behind him as well. And you guys can see both speakers lighting up. Same thing on this side. And on this side, obviously, we need to repair it. It's sticking to my pants right now. But, yeah. Yeah guys, so all I need is some better tape. I think the tape went bad from sitting in the car's heat, but that's what the final product looks like. So we have Ambient from front to back in this car. It's absolutely sick. And it fell down in the back already. So yeah, like I was telling you guys before, I need new adhesive, but the front looks mint at night. So yeah guys, when I find a better adhesive option for the Ambient, I will make a third part to this. But for now, that's how you guys do the front, the left side of the driver's steering wheel, both front doors, and both rears, as well as the speaker lights. In the third episode of this Ambient Light series, I will show you guys around the app. I'll show you guys all the different modes you guys can do, because there's a lot more different modes you can do. You can also set it to a solid color if you guys aren't a fan of like the rainbow or like all of the chasing patterns. If it's too distracting for you guys, you can set it to solid color as well. Hopefully we'll be putting Ambient in my X5 we have chilling right here as well. But yeah, as you guys can see, S54 is running good. Nice healthy item. Might have a little bit of an exhaust leak, but that's the least of my concerns for right now. Yeah guys, so hopefully in the next video I have the adhesive situation sorted, because I use a different type of tape here, and as you guys can see, it leaves like a little bump. So I want it as clean as the install as possible. So yeah, bear with me as I figure that out. But once I figure that out, I'll drop a third part for you guys with everything else. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Oh, last thing though, like the beginning of this clip, I have 5% tints all around, and you can clearly see the Ambient through the tints. I have 5, and with a 20% windshield tint as well, and it is super visible, as you guys can see. But yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.